Hi, I'm Dulcie Kirsting-Lark, and I'm running for the Idaho House of Representatives in District 5 for Seat A. As Pride Month comes to a close, I'm both glad for the recent Supreme Court decision and reminded of all the work that has yet to be done to protect LGBTQ Idahoans from discrimination in housing and public accommodations. The recent Supreme Court ruling affirms that the 1964 Civil Rights Act protects LGBTQ Americans from job discrimination based upon their sexual orientation or gender identity. While this is a huge win, there's still work to be done to protect LGBTQ Idahoans. For more than a decade, dedicated Idahoans have been working to add the words sexual orientation and gender discrimination to Idaho's Human Rights Act. This would protect against discrimination in housing as well as public accommodations for all LGBTQ Idahoans. Folks in the LGBTQ community here in our state can still be denied housing, they can be refused service at senior care facilities, and they can be denied service at places like restaurants and other businesses. These laws don't just affect the LGBTQ community, they're costly for all Idahoans. Just this past legislative session, despite the warnings of current and former attorneys general, 2 laws were passed that specifically targeted Idaho's transgender community. Now, as was predicted, we are footing the bill as taxpayers for costly lawsuits against these discriminatory bills. Moreover, we're continuing to lose business, as was predicted by some of the major employers in our state like Micron and Chobani. Just recently, in the past week or two, we've also seen groups like the NCAA threaten to pull tournaments from Idaho, and we've seen that California state employees will no longer be allowed to travel to Idaho for business conferences and other state expenditures. Instead of focusing on issues that truly matter in the daily lives of Idahoans, the supermajority continues to fixate on cultural wedge issues and create problems where there were none to begin with. Idaho is a live and let live state. We believe that folks should be able to find fulfillment in whatever path they so choose. These sorts of discriminatory laws that specifically target subpopulations of Idahoans are against the Idaho way. When I get to Boise, I'll work on legislation that's inclusive rather than exclusive. I'm committed to the equitable and fair treatment of all Idahoans. If you'd like to learn more about my platform, please visit my website, dulcieforidaho.com. You can also keep up with my campaign by following my Facebook and Instagram accounts. And of course, happy Pride Month!